Day 12. Uzbek Cuisine. Breakfast patir, Uzbek flatbread. Ingredients: 3 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon sugar, 1 packet active dry yeast, 1 and 1/4 cups warm water, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, sesame seeds for topping instructions. In a bowl, mix the warm water, sugar, and yeast. Let it sit for 5 minutes until foamy. Add the flour, salt, and vegetable oil to the yeast mixture. Knead until a soft dough forms. Cover and let rise for 1 hour. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, 230 degrees Celsius. Punch down the dough and divide it into 2 balls. Roll each ball into a circle and place on a baking sheet. Press your fingers into the dough to create a pattern and sprinkle with sesame seeds. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown. Serve warm. Omelet with tomatoes, pomodorli, kaymakli. Ingredients: 4 large eggs, 2 large tomatoes, chopped 1 small onion, finely chopped 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, salt, and pepper to taste, fresh cilantro. For garnish instructions: preheat your gas griddle to medium heat. Heat the vegetable oil on the griddle. Add the chopped onion and cook until softened. Add the chopped tomatoes and cook until they start to break down. In a bowl, whisk the eggs with salt and pepper. Pour over the tomato mixture. Cook until the eggs are set, about 5 to 7 minutes. Serve hot, garnished with fresh cilantro. Lunch Plov, Uzbek pilaf. Ingredients: 2 cups basmati rice, 1 pound lamb or beef, cut into cubes, 2 large carrots, julienned 2 large onions, sliced 4 cloves garlic, whole, 1/2 cup vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 teaspoon ground coriander, 1 teaspoon paprika, salt, and pepper to taste. Instructions: rinse the rice under cold water until the water runs clear. Soak the rice in water for 30 minutes, then drain. Preheat your gas griddle to medium-high heat. Heat the vegetable oil in a large pot on the griddle. Add the meat and cook until browned. Remove and set aside. In the same pot, add the sliced onions and cook until golden brown. Add the julienned carrots and cook for another 5 minutes. Return the meat to the pot and add the ground cumin, ground coriander, paprika, salt, and pepper. Stir to combine. Spread the drained rice over the meat and vegetables. Place the whole garlic cloves in the pot. Add enough water to cover the rice by about 1 inch. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer, covered for 20 to 25 minutes until the rice is cooked and the liquid is absorbed. Fluff the plov with a fork before serving. Sherpa, Uzbek soup. Ingredients: 1 pound lamb or beef, cut into pieces, 2 large potatoes, peeled and chopped 2 large carrots, chopped 1 large onion, chopped 2 tomatoes, chopped 1 bell pepper, chopped 4 cloves garlic, minced 6 cups beef or vegetable broth, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, salt and pepper to taste, fresh parsley, chopped for garnish. Instructions: preheat your gas griddle to medium heat. Heat the vegetable oil in a large pot on the griddle. Add the meat and cook until browned. Remove and set aside. In the same pot, add the chopped onion and cook until softened. Add the minced garlic and cook for another minute. Add the chopped tomatoes, bell pepper, carrots, and potatoes. Cook for 5 minutes. Return the meat to the pot and add the beef or vegetable broth. Bring to a boil, then reduce heat and simmer for 1 hour. Stir in the ground cumin, salt, and pepper. Simmer for another 10 minutes. Serve hot, garnished with fresh parsley. Dinner manti, Uzbek dumplings. Ingredients: 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 3/4 cup, water, 1/2 pound ground lamb or beef, 1 large onion, finely chopped, 2 cloves garlic, minced 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 teaspoon ground coriander, salt and pepper to taste. Instructions: in a bowl, mix the flour and salt. Gradually add the water and knead until a soft dough forms. Cover and let rest for 30 minutes. In another bowl, mix the ground meat, chopped onion, minced garlic, ground cumin, ground coriander, salt, and pepper. Roll out the dough on a floured surface and cut into circles using a round cutter. Place a spoonful of the meat mixture in the center of each circle. Fold the dough over and pinch the edges to seal. Preheat your gas griddle to medium-high heat. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil on the griddle. Drop the manti into the boiling water and cook until they float to the surface, about 10 to 12 minutes. Remove with a slotted spoon and serve hot with sour cream. Shashlik grilled meat skewers. Ingredients: 1 pound lamb or beef, cut into cubes, 1/4 cup olive oil, 2 tablespoons lemon juice, 2 cloves garlic, minced 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 teaspoon ground coriander, salt and pepper to taste skewers. Instructions: in a bowl, mix the olive oil, lemon juice, minced garlic, ground cumin, ground coriander, salt and pepper. Add the meat cubes and marinate for at least 1 hour. Preheat your gas griddle to medium-high heat. Thread the marinated meat onto skewers. Cook the skewers on the griddle, turning occasionally until the meat is cooked through and slightly charred, about 10 to 12 minutes. Serve hot with fresh vegetables and flatbread. Dessert: Chak Chak, fried dough with honey. Ingredients: 2 cups all-purpose flour, 2 large eggs, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/4 cup milk, vegetable oil for frying, 1 cup honey, 1/2 cup sugar. Instructions: in a bowl, mix the flour, eggs, salt, and milk until a soft dough forms. Let it rest for 30 minutes. Roll out the dough on a floured surface and cut into small pieces. Preheat oil in a deep pan on the griddle. Fry the dough pieces until golden brown. Remove and drain on paper towels. In a saucepan, heat the honey and sugar until dissolved. Pour over the fried dough pieces and mix well. Shape the mixture into a mound and let it cool before serving. Halva, Uzbek sweet. Ingredients: 1 cup all-purpose flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 cup water, 1/2 cup butter, 1/2 cup chopped walnuts. Instructions: in a saucepan, heat the sugar and water until the sugar is dissolved. Set aside. In a separate pan on the griddle, melt the butter. Add the flour and cook, stirring constantly until golden brown. Gradually add the sugar syrup to the flour mixture, stirring continuously until thickened. Stir in the chopped walnuts. Pour the mixture into a greased dish and let it cool before cutting into pieces and serving. Conclusion of Day 12. Today we indulged in the rich and aromatic flavors of Uzbek cuisine with delicious recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. From the savory Plov to the sweet Chak Chak, each dish offers a taste of Uzbekistan's culinary heritage. I heard that Uzbek women are the best wives. They devote their entire lives to their husbands. Do you have information about this? Do you know unmarried Uzbek women? Subscribe to our channel, give a like if you enjoyed the recipes, and don't forget to check the description to get the book on Amazon. In our book, The Complete Outdoor Gas Griddle Cookbook for Beginners, you'll find even more unique recipes, tips, and tricks to master your grilling skills. Sign up on our website and be the first to receive recipe previews for our next book. Let us know in the comments which world cuisines you'd like to see featured in upcoming videos and in our future print and ebooks. Wishing you tasty and unforgettable moments in the kitchen.